I told you gonna feel some fear, right? Didn't I tell you that? What? Didn't I tell you you're gonna feel some fear you ain't felt? We gonna talk about. Don't do that. No.
And what you see it was a bullshit press conference.
Man, it's from a fighter's perspective, it's hard to come back.
Their antagonism grew after Ryan Garcia attacked Devin Haney backstage during a contentious news conference. As the two warriors spoke, the tension was evident, and Garcia seemed to be in control. The meeting further ignited an imminent rematch that promised an explosive battle in the ring, but alert security intervened to prevent violence.
Don't run up on me. 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 Brother, you better not run up on me. He's about to run. Yes, he's about to run. He's about to run. Turn your back. You're a clown. You're a clown. You're a clown.
Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney had a heated argument during a recent news conference that highlighted the hostility. Between them, they are brewing. Garcia, clearly upset, walked up to Haney and made accusations against Peds. He said that Peds wouldn't protect Haney from his famous left hook, which highlighted his need to exonerate himself of prior doping charges. The tone for their next fight was established by this altercation, which also brought attention to the tremendous personal stakes.
I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really doing. Just to not even redeem myself, but submit that bull. Off-stream bull. You know what you probably did set up. We know you did that. Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house? Because your brother knew before everybody else, and you don't answer that question.
My little brother right there.
Okay, so how do you know before everybody else? You know, corruption at its finest. Corruption at its finest. They couldn't take the loss. What's up, man? I know you'll see you. I don't want to touch that. I don't know what you're doing with your hands, buddy. But at the end of the day, I'm not your look past Broly. Hey, that Osprey don't help you block the left hook, bro. You got hit like 1,000 times. You got dribbled off the canvas. You know nothing was taken. You know damn well. You know damn well.
Do not do drugs, kids.
Do not do drugs? Do not do... Okay, hey, he had that in his back pocket the whole time.
There was a noticeable tension in the meeting before their bout. Both competitors spit barbs at one another, trying to discredit the other's confidence and credibility. As they engaged in personal insults and professional criticism, the environment became more antagonistic. In addition to increasing public interest, this verbal sparring session demonstrated the psychological techniques both athletes use to obtain an advantage before entering the ring.
Just to not even redeem myself, but submit that bullshit fucking off-stream bullshit. You know what you probably did set up. We know you did that.
You know what happened?
Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house? Because your brother knew before everybody else, and you don't answer that question.
My little brother right there.
Okay, so how do you know before everybody else? You know, corruption at its finest. Corruption at...
Garcia took a strong stance in response to the circulating reports regarding his purported usage of speed, stating that his training and talents are the real sources of his skill, and that performance-enhancing drugs are useless against his deadly left hook. Garcia stated that he has a strong desire to clear his name of previous accusations, and that this drive stems from beyond fame. He wants to show his integrity to his supporters and the boxing world at large.
What they really want, which is that Devin Haney rematch. Honestly, because I know I didn't take steroids, it's not going to be much different. I mean, and like the crazy thing is they want to like keep on saying, oh, it's because of the PEDs, it's because of the PEDs. I was on fighting a guy with PEDs. PEDs don't help you block a left hook. You know, he didn't block any of it, and he got his ass handed to him. And I guess for me, it's just proving that I'll do it again. That's it. It's pretty one-sided. There really shouldn't be a rematch, to be honest. I'm just doing it for Turkey. There really shouldn't be a rematch. It wasn't close. I beat him easy.
Haney has turned his attention back to his immediate task, a fight against Jose Ramirez, while the attention has been on the impending rematch with Garcia. Haney stressed the significance of focusing on his present adversary. He acknowledged that it would be a serious error to ignore Ramirez, and he pledged to examine and learn from his failures in order to make sure he is stronger and more prepared for every battle.
It's Jose Ramirez. That's my main focus, and then we'll get to Ryan. But I can't overlook Jose Ramirez because I gotta win that fight to get to the Ryan fight, and that's what I'll do. So once I get past Jose Ramirez, then we'll start back thinking about Ryan. But over these last months, we were looking at the fight and looking at the mistakes I made in the Ryan fight and perfecting those, so I could just be an overall better fighter.
The PEDs aside, what were because obviously that was, he had that up his sleeve, but technically, what do you feel like you need to improve on moving forward?
I improved on a lot of things, and I look to show it on May 2nd. It's not for me to tell. If you watch the fight, it's some obvious mistakes that I made, but like I said, it's the world will see on May 2nd how I improved.
Do you feel some added pressure that you have to look spectacular, you have to look better than all your previous wins to shed all the doubt?
No, I don't really believe in that pressure, because it's like this is what I do. This is my job. This is what I've been doing since a kid. That's what I love to do. So, I try to go in there and be me and win like I always do.
What's the promise on May 2nd? What are you looking to prove? Big stage with a big opportunity hanging right behind it.
Victory. Yeah.
Regarding the impending rematch between Garcia and Haney, renowned trainer Robert Garcia offered his thoughts. According to Robert Garcia, he believes that the rematch is much anticipated by the audience and will probably happen regardless of how well Haney performs against Ramirez. The rematch is certain to happen soon because to the demand from boxing, fans and the community for a final resolution to their feud.
But how do you make of them already announcing the rematch before this fight is done?
Well, look, the rematch could still happen. It's a fight that brought in so much controversy that even if Haney was to lose, there's no reason why the rematch can't happen. Jose's gonna go out there, do whatever it takes to win. I'm gonna train him. We're already training very hard. He's already motivated. That's the only thing in his mind is to go out there and win. And if that is to happen, when that happens and we're able to do it, it's still a fight that people want to see. Haney versus Ryan, people still want to see it. So it's not like it can happen just because he loses of another fight. I think that's the fight that could still happen. Totally out of the
Lee Romero, a boxer, expressed his opinions about the impending bouts without holding back. Devin Haney had already lost, he said. Romero's remarks give a further level of interest because they support the story of Guerra and Haney's conflict and represent the views of other fighters.
Devin already got his ass beating, so Ryan gets his. Now they should be a little bit more, they should feel a little bit better.
And let's say you beat Ryan. How do you feel about the possibility of fighting Haney if they give you the spot?
Not interested.
Really? Why not?
I just don't care.
Many people were surprised by Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney's first fight. Haney was knocked out by Garcia's incredible performance, which rocked the boxing world. In addition to enhancing his reputation, this triumph paved the way for the debates and controversies that followed, especially those regarding the validity of his victory in the face of later doping accusations.
He really proved everyone wrong. This is the biggest upset of the year. I think we just witnessed the greatest marketing stunt of all time. This is gonna be so good. He's gonna have his own category when trash talking goes right. Yeah. Anything that he did in the past that people were bashing on him, it's forgiven.
Everyone has to give Ryan respect because he did what he said he was going to do. He did it when the whole world was against him. He even proved us wrong, so you gotta give credit where credit.
For their initial meeting, boxing experts and fans analyzed the bout, providing a range of viewpoints on each fighter's performance. Since then, a number of experts have called for a rematch, arguing that it would reveal who actually has the advantage.
That was the difference in this fight. The X factor was Garcia actually going out there to fight. Devin was so hesitant and cautious. From that very first round, Ryan Garcia jumped on him like right on rice. Hit him with that blistering left hook that nobody ever sees, and that put him on his butt. And I think that was the difference of the fight because Haney would never actually get after him. And when he do is when Garcia would take the round off. What I mean by taking the round off, you see Garcia prancing around, moving around, doing X and Y and Z, just moving around, showboating a little bit, and then the round would end. Then the next round would come out. Ryan will get right back to work, start doing combinations, and then when Haney would start to respond, not by backing up, or he would respond by two ways: either ducking his head coming in, or trying to exchange with Garcia. That's when he got in trouble all the time. Each time he tried to exchange with Garcia, he went a beautiful left hook. It was right hand, then a left hook, dropped him, or he would come in and Ryan Garcia would hit him with that right hand.
During their first altercation, Devin Haney accused Ryan Garcia of cheating during their bout and took him to court. These claims resulted in a number of lawsuits which clouded Garcia's win and fueled arguments about the sport's fairness and integrity. The court cases have also been a major topic of conversation regarding their rivalry.
You guys remember that Devin Haney was trying to hit Ryan Garcia with a civil lawsuit for battery because Ryan Garcia cheated in their boxing match? Yeah, no joke. The boxing match between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, like from a year ago, Devin Haney tried to take him to court to sue him for damages to his body because, oh, well, he cheated, so technically it's assault. The judge said, and I quote, and I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the funniest thing I've ever heard a judge say. Mr. Haney, it is a combat sport. Bodily harm cannot be avoided. Yeah, bro. Dude, that's insane. Dude, if Devin Haney just said, yeah, bro, Ryan Garcia cheated. It is what it is, man. He missed weight and he cheated. Then, okay. You see, people understand that. I could have done better, but he was on PEDs. The fact that he handled this so poorly, where he tried to take him to court for bodily harm and damages, and then still lost, and the judge had to remind him that he is a combat sports athlete and millionaire, is probably top 10 funniest things I've ever witnessed in this sport. Brother, who is Devin Haney's manager? Who is clearing this?
News. Devin Haney just lost his lawsuit against Ryan Garcia, and you will not believe what the judge said. Can you believe that Devin Haney sued Ryan Garcia for battery and bodily harm when they're in boxing? So Judge Henry Simpson stated, "You're a combat sports athlete. Bodily harm simply cannot be avoided. Everybody knows this. You don't have to be a judge. You don't have to be a ref. You're in boxing." So does this mean that Devin Haney now is 0-2 against Ryan Garcia? I think they need to remove that O again. Everybody knows Devin Haney is not undefeated. And now he's only made it worse and worse for himself. And this is what Ryan Garcia had to say about it.
Things like that, I don't want to. I feel like he got to get redemption. I feel like they had it in their back pocket and they never answered this question. I said, how did your little brother know the whole time that supposedly I was going to test positive way before it even came out? They never answered that fucking question. That shit's weird. And one, I personally can't trust Victor Conte, but I can't say too much because, again, they try to sue me, bro.
You have to go to
that's why I can't really say nothing. Okay. They might sue me.
Can you believe that? Ryan Garcia has to watch what he says against Devin Haney because he's going to get sued. Because this bum right here doesn't fight, he sues. If things don't go his way and he clearly loses, he's going to sue for something. But what are your